What up to my YUNGN gang? It's me, GRAMZ, checking in, and I'm back with another banger. What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Y'all, the last video I gave y'all, I pretty much was giving you a snippet of how I learned to not allow my comment section or the trolling to get to me anymore. And just showing you guys how important it is to know yourself, work on yourself, and the quicker, the sooner you do it, you're able to live in your truth, right? The longer we run away from like the fear of anything is the longer that will be, the longer we run away from our fears, the more fears we develop. I ain't even gonna flex. Like, I literally used to fear seeing somebody talk crazy about me in the comments. And when it was happening to me, I was like, oh shit, like I got distracted. I let that dictate how my day went. I let it dictate how I felt about myself. I actually started believing, you know, some of the things the negative things that people were saying about me and overlooking the nice things people were saying about me. So once I was able to like face my fears, I felt fearless and I felt like more powerful. And the more I get to walk in my power. So the next step is being able to see people actually comment on you and talk about you in a video. So I'm doing something different. This is my first time watching like a reaction video to any of my videos other than OG. And y'all know how I feel about OG Y's channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe to OG Y's. She is the only channel that I've seen thus far that knows how to give her commentary without being negative, without belittling somebody and making them feel small. Now, I ain't gonna flex. That don't mean she's over there being an angel. She just gives that tough love that I wish, you know, my father would have gave me, or I want my friends to give me, and my parents and my siblings, and you know, everybody deserves a little bit of tough love. Everybody deserves to have somebody in their corner that's gonna like, hey, you fucked up, bro. She gives that type of love without making you feeling like you're just a fucked up person. So I'm about to react to King's Corner's reaction to me in my video called Get Somebody Else to Do It. So we about to dive into this reaction. It's the first time I did a reaction in so long, like literally probably almost like 8 months, 9 months. It's been a while. So I'm probably a little bit of rusty, but it's about me. So where can we go wrong? Because I'm perfect. Just playing. All right, let's get into it.
What it do, it is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you.
Okay.
All right, so
let's get to it.
About to get straight into GRAMZ reaction or pre-reaction to
what that means
video that
what
she
pre-reaction
put out a podcast pretty much explaining what happened, how it went down, when it went down, so on and so forth. All right, so I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you fuck with me like I fuck with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. And you know I'm gonna skip to the good part.
Nah, I go back to the beginning, baby, when I got my couch. Don't skip over the goodness. You see, right there. The back and forth. Right there. Why are you skipping over the good announcements? I was announcing how I just got my couch. Let's celebrate that first. God damn.
With my ex and her love interest. I only do it because I got time.
I got time today.
I be having time because I got time.
I got time.
I'm in a space where I'm not gonna let nobody lie on me again. I'm not.
Okay.
Honestly and truly, I'm not letting nobody speak on me and lie and try to change people's perspective of who I am as a person. When at the end of the day, I'm a good person.
Facts, I am.
This situation that I'm in right now.
I am a good person.
Is the prime example of you just can't be nice to people. You really just can't be nice. Your intentions could be good and it still could be taken the wrong way. We will argue every other day and block each other every day, because we would both get triggered by some shit some old shit. Like in the midst of us having a conversation, like we could dead ass be talking about a sunny day outside, and my ex would be like, "I remember a time it was sunny, and you decided that you didn't want to go have brunch with me, and you know what I'm saying?" Then boom, we back mad at each other. So it was a lot of that going on for the last 2-3 months. With us
Facts.
getting mad,
I'm not lying.
each
I can't
other,
make this
getting
shit up,
mad,
y'all.
unblocking each other, talking about something completely different, and back like we never left type shit.
Facts.
Like we really was acting like brother and sister, and with a little bit of benefits.
So you missing it?
No.
You missing it?
I didn't even say that, bruh.
The same way, I've said it before in the previous video, the same way Lily put all the memory shit at the beginning of the video and made everything look all cute, made everybody reminisce on, you know, the good times that Lily and GRAMZ had together. To me, it just seemed like she was missing it. Even in that moment, at the time of editing the video, all of that, it just seemed like Lily was missing it. And that little cute scene GRAMZ just did, that little cute, you know, brother and sister with a little bit of benefits and all that, and the love music and stuff. It's like, come on, bro. At this point, I don't think nobody would even care if y'all got back together. I don't think either party would care if they got back together. I don't think us as viewers would care if they got back together. I don't even think it's any room for judgment.
Now, that's a lie.
Because to me...
That's a lie. They know damn well they gonna be judging. And you know what? Secretly, they probably won't judge. Because secretly, they really only respect me when I'm entertaining Lee. Bars, nigga. Bars. That's bars right there. But no, G shit though, y'all. Put it together. Like, people only, like, want to see me and only gonna respect me as long as I'm in the relationship with Lily. Like, they really want Lily and GRAMZ back. Until then, they're like gonna give me hell. They want to react to everything, blow everything I say out of proportion. Like, I can't be my own individual self. And I've been feeling like that for the last 2.5 years. They don't want to see me with nobody else but her. So of course, y'all gonna say y'all not gonna judge. Because that's what you wanted. Other than that, you're judging everything I do because I'm not with the person that is the apple of y'all eyes. Come on, I'm not stupid.
It just seemed like they both just still... Like it's just a never-ending toxic cycle. To me, it seemed like the good outweigh the bad.
Oh, really? Oh, really now? The good outweighs the bad. The good outweighs the bad. But all these reaction channels been on here talking about how bad of a girlfriend I was, how bad of a person I was because I wasn't with Lily anymore. Because I didn't want to be with her anymore. Because we separated. Because I left her. However you want to put it, I left her. And they didn't like that. So you bashed me for 2.5 years just to come back and say, oh, seems like y'all got nothing but good. The good outweighs the bad. Why y'all just didn't do the research before she started talking bad about me? God damn!
When they speaking about each other, it's googly eyes and smiles and stuff everywhere. If you ask me.
Anybody ask you, nigga.
Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Am I all the way off? Am I reaching? Let me know how y'all feel about that.
We reaching, fam.
I'll get into all of that. I'll get into all of that on my next video. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I am going to be responding. Because at the end of the day, them motherfuckers crazy.
They are.
At this point, I'm convinced niggas think they Bonnie and Clyde.
For me.
Because...
Oh my God, yeah. Motherfuckers be crazy over GRAMZ. And it ain't because GRAMZ had to manipulate and GRAMZ had to be a narcissist. Motherfuckers be really crazy over GRAMZ because GRAMZ is the bag. GRAMZ was a good to them. That's why people go crazy. When you don't get your fix, you know, just like, you know, no offense to anybody that's currently on drugs or dealing with anybody on drugs. But for example, like, that's like if you looking for you no longer getting your fix, you go through relapse. Your body, your mental, all of that, like, just starts detoxing and it doesn't feel good. and people do things when certain things don't feel good to them anymore. So, yeah, she said it out her mouth. They crazy for me. They be crazy for me. And GRAMZ be over here tolerating low vibrational shit. And the moment GRAMZ finally gets her mojo together, and GRAMZ finally puts the foot down and be like, hey, GRAMZ don't want to tolerate this type of relationship anymore, and GRAMZ leaves, they go crazy. They go crazy.
I think that they are crazy for each other.
Nah, don't fix it now.
I don't think GRAMZ can just sit up and say like,
you said they crazy for you, bruh.
Crazy, or the other party can sit up and just be like, oh, GRAMZ is crazy. Like, I think they're just crazy for each other. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking with it. How y'all feel about it? That's how I feel.
Talking to me almost every day, and we cool, and then you're over here telling her whatever, God knows what.
Facts.
She's over here probably telling her that.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, we were cool as hell, like really kicking it, and her love interest just really was like putting bugs in her ear, making her feel like what she was doing was absolutely wrong. And I'm really over here being a shoulder to lean on. Like, that's weird. Like, I really was feeling like she was my homie. I was sending her messages like, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Like, just communicating with me. Like, we was really locked in for real.
I want to be with her. Now, I ain't gonna lie. We definitely entertained the idea of if we was to get therapy, wherever therapy session led us, we was gonna explore wherever it led us. So y'all take that how y'all want to take it.
No. See, that's it right there. That's what gets me.
What?
That's what gets me.
What?
Y'all take it how y'all want to take it.
I'm talking to her.
Interpret it how you want to interpret it. What I got from it was, y'all was like, maybe we could be in a relationship. I don't know. That may not work. Maybe a relationship not good. Well, if we go to therapy, then we can figure out what the issue really is.
Right. What's wrong with that?
Therapy, we can work on ourselves individually, then work on ourselves as a unit, and then we could just be a big happy family again. For now, just to keep things safe while you get yourself together with your new love interest, how about we just say we friends, but we know we working on something greater.
Greater as in, let me describe what greater should have been out her mouth. Greater as in, either we get therapy to find out where we went wrong in a relationship so we could be better people for each other, or we could be better people for the next person. Or regardless, I already got my rocks off with explaining myself, and we came to a conclusion that, you know, we both played a role in our breakup. So that was enough for me to feel like, all right, we got somewhere. But if we trying to take it further, we need therapy. We need a mediator. We need somebody that's going to thoroughly unpack and decompartmentalize our emotions and our feelings, and that we share, and the ones that we feel individually. So the greater would have been, and I still received the gift of all of that, because I got the closure I needed, I got the understanding I needed, and the understanding was my ex is going to forever be toxic. That's just that until she decides to get therapy. You know what I'm saying? But I got the greater. I got the greater. So what is she saying? I'm confused.
Well, her argument has been for a while that I did not want a relationship with Lewanta. That was her argument.
Yes, at the end of everything.
Now she's saying, take it how you want to take it.
At the end of everything, the judge hit the gavel. I'm the judge. No. I declare I don't want a relationship. Yes. After months of talking, months of us trying to be cordial, months of us trying to be friends without the internet being involved, my resolution after you presented your case to me, Lewanta, is that no, I do not want a relationship. What's wrong with that?
I'm taking it as y'all are working on a relationship.
That's how you're
So-
taking it, because that's based off your perspective. That's based off of the things you've been in a relationship, been through in a relationship, or in your childhood, or your relationship with your parents. That's based off your perspective. So you're going to take it how you want to take it. But you started off good. You started off good with trying to piece and try to make it make sense. And then you ended with a relationship.
True, or is it not true? Are you going to get mad at me for that opinion?
I ain't mad, fam.
I mean, ain't that what y'all got out of it? Take it how you want to take it. We're going to go to therapy, and if something leads to something else, it is what it is. Right?
Right.
Right? Oh.
However, the something led to the is what it is I don't want the relationship. What?
Back in my mind, because I done grew in certain areas, I knew that therapy has to be in place.
Yes.
On top of, are you grown mentally? Because
Right.
you still turned on by toxic shit, and
Right.
I'm not toxic enough anymore.
Right.
So I felt like she kept it.
Because I wasn't toxic enough. I'm not finna come try to kick your door in. I'm not finna pull up to you. I'm not finna pull up and try to figure out what you doing. I'm not finna care if you going on dates. I do not care if somebody gets you flowers. No, I do not care if the person that you talk to is buying you hookahs. Because she definitely came back. She came back and was like, yeah, she bought me a hookah this weekend. I don't care. I could sit and listen to that type of stuff. You could tell me about your current relationship, because I don't care enough in that area, because I'm not trying to put myself in that place. However, if we were going to pursue that relationship, that would be stuff that you would have to dead. But I wasn't forcing her to dead nothing at all. So, yeah, if I was to think on a level like I'm trying to be in a relationship, all those things would matter, but it don't.
I felt like she was over here lying and hyping the next person up, the new love interest up, because she gets a kick out feeling like people are fighting for her.
Yes, my ex was definitely telling me the things they were doing, but she was forgetting she told me all the wrong that she did too. So on the back of my head, every time she tell me she did something for her, I'm like, but did you make her pay for popping up at your house about to kick your door in? Like, I'm over here now turning to that friend that just listening to her homegirl brag about a nigga taking her on a trip after the nigga just got caught cheating and got somebody else pregnant. Like, now I'm listening to the story from a perspective of, oh, girl, you, okay, all right, do your thing, do your big one. Whole time she still was wanting me to pursue her in those same areas that somebody else is pursuing her in. So yes, I'm supposed to play it smart. I'm not going to overplay my part. I'm never going to overstep my boundaries. I'm going to let us be exactly where we needed to be. We can converse, we can chill, but as far as talking about us without no therapy, we ain't going, why are we entertaining it?
On my phone telling me that I'm not speaking her love language.
Yes.
And that's really why we fell out, y'all. I'm not going to lie.
But, okay, we're going to get into these messages. I'm going to leave that right there. We're going to get into the messages. But I just want to know, who is really talking about going to therapy with a friend, with just a friend? Who?
A person who spent 10 years with a person. Like, what? See, that's why you can't have conversations with people who haven't, like, walked in your shoes before, because they don't understand the importance of bettering yourselves. At the end of the day, before we got together, we were close friends. And if I'm going to think from a friend's perspective, yes, I would want to have a therapy session so we could better understand each other, so we can both know that as friends, the things that we did to each other, we want to, I was just trying to understand. I was trying to get a better understanding of us as humans. I do not want to walk around thinking that somebody I spent 10 years with, woke up with for the last 8 years. I don't want to walk around just knowing that and feeling like they're just one of my enemies because of the op shit they did to me. So yes, I would love to sit with you and better understand why you did some of the things you did with somebody that can help us understand both the things we did to each other. So I can't sit here and talk to somebody who ain't never experienced being selfless, who ain't never experienced putting their ego and their pride to the side. Because it does involve putting your pride to the side to sit back and listen to somebody tell you what you did wrong to them. It does require that. So for her to say, who wants to do that with a friend? somebody that's mature, somebody who really, when their intentions is to reconcile, that's who do that. When their intentions really is to, let's rectify the situation.
Because if me and my friends fall out, me and a friend, me and multiple friends, me and a friend group, whatever the case may be, if we can't have this conversation one-on-one, woman to woman, woman to man, whoever it may be, if we can't have this conversation, we're friends, and we can't just have a regular, schmegular, dagular conversation about how I feel and how you feel and understand each other, agree to disagree, but still respect each other and figure out if we're going to move on with the friendship, baby, I'm not finna pay for no therapy, for no friendship.
And that's what make us two different people. Because when I already know me and my ex-fiance, we can communicate, but I know there's certain levels that even she can't understand, and certain thought processes she can't even, dive into without needing some type of assistance. And then me trying to break it down to her, I may become frustrated trying to explain to her like the depth of what I'm trying to say. And then that's where it leads to arguments and fights. So yes, people who, hey, I would do this for my friend. I would, if this is a friend that I truly don't want to lose, and we really know that we really ride for each other and we just simply made some fucked up decisions, and I really don't want to lose this friendship, I'm willing to go that extent with you if you present that to me. If you do me dog dirty and you like, hey, bro, I want you to understand I really didn't mean half of the stuff that we did to each other. That's how my heart's set up. And I feel like people go out their way to make it seem like I'm wrong for loving that deep. That's what it boils down to. When I said that this situation showed me that you can't be nice to people, that's exactly what I meant. I can't love everybody on that level that my heart can go on. That's just what it boils down to. But let's keep going. We only 7 minutes in.
Now, as a friend, if GRAMZ was saying you need to heal personally, I need to heal personally. And on our friend journey, let's both get some real deal therapy. Separate, not together, but separate therapy. Let's go on this journey together in healing ourselves from within. That's one thing. But you want to go to friendship therapy. You want to go to homie therapy.
What's wrong with
You
that?
want her to understand you and you to understand her. And
what's wrong with a better understanding?
if y'all can't sit down like two adults and talk about it and figure it out.
What if one of the people need more help understanding? That's the problem. That's the problem. That's where miscommunication comes in. Like, that's the way, what I'm trying to explain is, that's like my ex speaks Spanish and I speak English. And we both come from two separate backgrounds, right? She only knows habla español, and all I know is I don't speak Spanish. We're trying to get through, we're trying to express ourselves to each other, but we need a translator because it's always going to be that roadblock. And based off the level of tutoring she got on trying to learn how to understand English, that's where the roadblock gonna come in. Wherever she stopped at with trying to understand English, that's where the roadblocks come in. And that's where you ask a translator to come in and help translate what I'm trying to say. And I'll be wrong as hell to give up on trying to translate because of our language barrier, because of her level of English that she reached. That's how my heart set up, y'all. That's all. That's how my heart set up. When I love you, I'm ready to go through the trenches for you. And as you can see, she just explained how she'll give up. She'll give up.
Amongst yourselves, who's paying for therapy for a friendship? Who, for what? Who's doing that? I really want to know. Anybody who understands where GRAMZ come from when she says she wants therapy for their friendship, if you understand what she mean by that, drop it in the comments, bro. Let me know. Tell me how that makes sense. Help me understand, because I don't understand.
She's asking for help. She's asking for somebody to help translate what I'm saying, but I can't do that with my ex.
Stand.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
As she turned around and asked for help. Look at that. Look at that.
Long-term contracts.
Help me understand that, please. Let's get into these messages. Let's see what they say. So right here in this section, Lily's saying the same thing I just said. What the fuck is the point of going to therapy? Why invest in therapy? You don't want me, but you want me to invest in going to therapy with you. What is the point of that? I literally just said that. Up top, she's saying GRAMZ ain't speaking her love language, boo bop the woo wop. And GRAMZ just shut it down. She sends this message, and GRAMZ, baby, you won.
You won, baby.
Shut
I
it
can't
down.
argue. I
I
can't
guess
argue.
at this point, GRAMZ no longer wants to explain herself.
I no longer want to explain myself because these arguments are closer to July. The conversation was different in June. She was ready to have this therapy session. She wanted to have a therapy session, and then she wanted to do the podcast. Well, not the podcast. She wanted us to do a video, sit-down video, talking about how we overcame and all of this. And I didn't want to do it until we really had somebody there help us. You know what I was asking for, a therapy session. So when she came back and said, what's the point of a therapy session after we had already agreed to do it in previous messages, it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is circle. This is an ongoing circle. Like, I personally felt like when she started shutting down the therapy session, that's because she was getting too deep into what she had going on over there to where, I don't know, she was allowing people to put bugs in her ear. And now it's like, okay, now I changed my mind. So I told her, you won. I'm not finna convince you. We'll forever have that disconnect, and I'm done. At that point, I was already done. Like, there wasn't no need to argue because I didn't want the friendship or relationship.
Point, GRAMZ is not interested in nothing she's talking about up
No,
here.
absolutely
Nothing
not.
is making sense. It's not clicking. She's probably irritated. Who knows? But
It wasn't making
this
sense.
is not an appropriate response to this, if you ask me. These kind of responses piss me off.
Because you're a female and you think I'm a female too. But you could tell she's emotional too. So, emotional person, they like you to keep reiterating stuff to them. And for a person like me, like if I feel like you already agreed and then now you want to go back and renege, and once you renege, that means you want me to reiterate everything to you that convinced you the first time to be in agreement with me. Now you're saying things because you're emotional and you want me to explain the benefits of therapy again, because you're acting like you don't know the benefits because we talked about this already and you already was down for it. Baby, you won. Baby, you won, because I'm not going to keep arguing. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. You won. Go play.
Because I done sent you all of this, and you talking about I won. No.
You won, baby.
Reply the right way. So then here she like, you left me to go play house with boo bop the woo wop, and you did everything for her that I wanted you to do for me. So why you can't date me? When I say date me, it's a problem. When I say love on me properly, it's a problem.
Right.
But you went and did it with the next. Again.
This girl got a whole girl in her bed. I'm not dating nobody that's publicly dating somebody else. We can chill, we can converse, we can talk about your problems. But as far as me pursuing you while you're telling me that somebody else is pursuing you and you're publicly pursuing them, how stupid I'm gonna look? Comment down below. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid would I look trying to actively pursue somebody that is publicly dating somebody? How stupid do I look?
And this response is not appropriate to this text message. Okay? If you feel like what you saying is right, go be happy. You won.
Shoo shoo, baby. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo.
So I'm not seeing good communication here on GRAMZ's side.
I bet. Because you're emotional and you want somebody to explain something to you. So, of course, you ain't going to see the good in that because you're the type of person that probably keep explaining yourself over and over. And your girl probably like, baby, go ahead. Go play.
I'm not. But as GRAMZ says, she wasn't looking for a relationship. So maybe she didn't want to put a whole lot of energy into responding the right kind of way. Because what are these responses? If I
You
was
just
this
said
would be the
it.
last message we sent.
You just said it. I'm going to let this play because this video going to be super long if I keep stopping her every time she sound crazy.
Expressive at all. I don't understand. But I guess this is what GRAMZ is putting out to prove that she ain't care to give a whole lot of energy all the time because she didn't care for a actual relationship with Lily again. She just wanted a friendship. But I still would like to know. I wish she would have answered this question right here. What's the point of going to therapy if you don't want me? I wish GRAMZ would have at least answered that question because...
But if you watch my videos, I did answer.
I need to know when these messages, when were these messages sent? Where the date at? We know the blue bubbles are you. These are your screenshots. When were these messages sent? Because a lot of the stuff that GRAMZ has been putting out has been from months ago. Which, of course, is not years ago.
This been going on for the last couple of months, baby. The last 3 months.
New, but it ain't like current new. So it's like...
So it's kind of new, but it ain't current new. So for everything that go on in your last 4 months is old news, y'all. That's what it is. If you got your heart broke in the last 4 months, you need to move on because that's old.
Like what's tea? When was these messages even sent between the two? We already pretty much got the idea that Lily was playing both sides. She already kind of said, may the best man wins. Okay? She already put it out there and said, may the best man wins. So she was trying to see what GRAMZ can do for her and see what B can do for her and who can do it the best. So right here, it looks like she just trying to get through to GRAMZ. You ain't sent no flower, no... no card, no type of gesture. Nothing. But you say you love me. And then it looks like she says everything that GRAMZ claimed to love about her is just a benefit for GRAMZ. You more worried about another bitch and what she do or what I do with her than being worried about if you actually even really like me, which you clearly don't. I don't know. I still feel the same. I feel like there was a conversation about getting back together. There was a conversation about bringing everything on home and becoming a unit again. It might have been multiple, but I feel like there was at least one. Lily did something, maybe showed B off or showed B still in the background of a video or gave a good subliminal message that related to something that had to do with her and B. Something happened that GRAMZ didn't like, and I feel like overnight she was like, fuck it. That's how I feel about it.
It had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with Lee. Like, it ain't... What? I explained all of that already.
I think they were on the road, talking, communicating, on the road to that.
I knew old girl was in the picture the whole time. So why would her popping out and doing something with her be something that triggers me? No. It was the pressure she was putting on what I just explained. She put pressure on me to talk her love language, and you just explained how she could have been broadcasting her, or why are you putting all this emphasis on me pursuing you and you got somebody? I played my role. The reason why I didn't want no relationship, because I did not, for one, I'm not ready for no relationship. And for two, I'm not finna be pursuing nobody that's actively pursuing somebody. That's just smart.
Relationship with therapy. Relationship with therapy. Something happened in the mix. B continued to get on GRAMZ nerves, whatever. Lily didn't have B in check, whatever. And overnight, GRAMZ woke up one day and said, you know what? Never mind.
Yes.
We can try and be friends or something, but I don't want to try the relationship thing no more. I don't want to compete anymore. Maybe it was starting to look like GRAMZ wasn't winning or something. That's what I'm getting.
What are you talking?
All right, so GRAMZ say
it looked like GRAMZ wasn't winning. GRAMZ wasn't what?
And Lily, you said money. You ain't said any of that other shit. So don't try and flip shit. Don't play with my intelligence. Go play with them little hoes you entertain.
Facts.
Girl, you wish I have a fuck about you.
Dave, my bad, typo, y'all.
Girl, you wish I have a fuck about you.
You wish I gave a
your
fuck.
Hoe. You bring her up every chance you get mad because I shut the shit down. Or redirect you back to her because I'm not trying to be with you. She is. Don't forget that. And that's exactly why I ignored your messages last night. Go ask your hoe. I got my own shit to sort through. Yeah, this feels like a light switch. This feel like I ain't trying to be with you for real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because there's no way that y'all said y'all would possibly go to therapy. And wherever therapy leads y'all is where y'all would go. Because if therapy leads y'all back to love, that's where y'all will go. And you're the main one pushing therapy. So if you're pushing therapy, therapy is supposed to help you get better. While getting better, if you guys become better for each other and it leads you to be in a relationship, isn't that opposite of what you really want to do? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I'm probably reaching. All right, so we got a zoom in message now. Got my own shit to sort through. And you keep forcing yourself to become priority over my shit, and that's where you fucked up. So if you feel bad for fucking me, that's on you, not me. So
I'm a transgender woman, and my dream was always to be loved and be accepted.
Ask your healthcare provider if Biktarvy is right for you, and visit Biktarvy.com to view the important facts, including important warnings. Most people have no clue.
Hey man, come on with these ads, bruh. I'll try to get this video over
with physical products.
I'm grown as fuck, way more grown than you. So that little girl shit you spitting ain't getting nowhere with me. I got real shit to do, not try to win bitches over. And if that's a problem, you feel free to buy. See, everything is literally, I can see where Lily is coming from when she say, you always bringing up B. Everything GRAMZ is saying is directed towards her. Directed towards B. She's obviously some sort of threat. GRAMZ say she ain't. GRAMZ keeps saying she grown. I believe the better word to use would be older. Because all of this shit is immature. Everything about this whole situation is immature. It's childish. It's not grown. So I think the word GRAMZ should have used instead of I'm grown is I'm older. Because that's the only thing. That's the only thing she is.
No, baby, I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass woman. And grown-ass women don't sit around and try to pursue somebody that is with somebody else. And nothing was directed at B. Only a little girl is going to feel like that. So, yes, I'm going to use grown. I'm grown. And I'm not finna sit around and play these little kid games trying to entertain anybody that is telling me they single and they don't got no issues and then got a whole crazy-ass psycho that's ready to kick their door down if they find out we talking. I'm too grown to be caught in no little kid shit. Yeah, she got me at the beginning. Like, yeah, we going through some things. I don't really fuck with her like that. She's on some shit like she don't fuck with her like that, and she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. That was the conversation. And you telling me about this girl kicking your door in and all this extra shit, but you want me to treat you like a lady while you over there tolerating low vibrational shit? And okay with it? and forgiving people for shit that I've never done to you in 10 years of us dating. Never did anything in front of the kids. You over there dealing and tolerating with low vibrational shit, and you want me to, you relying on me to build you up while you being broken down silently and while you put on for the internet? I did not feel nobody was a threat. I am the bag. I am the bag. Whoa. Only somebody that is emotionally immature is gonna feel like me redirecting. That's equivalent to like a nigga who's cheating on his wife and got a side chick, and he telling his side chick she need to step up. And the side chick like, hell nah, go play house with your bitch. Go play house with your bitch. Don't come over here with that shit. Now, when you ready for something real, holla at me. But until then, go deal with that bitch bleaching your shit. Go deal with that bitch showing up to your shit. Go deal with that bitch kicking your door in. Go over there. Stop playing. Y'all just little girls. Y'all understand little girl talk.
In this situation right here.
Now, I agree. The situation childish
In
as
my
fuck.
opinion.
But it
Y'all
only
let me
got
know.
childish because
Y'all
we
let me
had
know how y'all
children
feel about it.
playing with me.
Y'all let me know.
Children were playing
I
with
was
me.
having a conversation on my lunch break, right? I was like, damn, bro, I kind of miss you. And she was like, word? So she was like, well, you ain't showed me that you miss me. I'm like, what you talking about? She was like, you ain't showed me that you miss me. You ain't been speaking my love language. I'm like, what's your love language? She like, money. I was like, girl, you crazy as hell. You just got done telling me how your boo bought you a hookah at the club the other day.
She bought a hookah.
She bought you some flowers the other day.
Flowers?
Who else you need speaking your love language? So I kind of like cursed her out. Like I blanked out on her and went off. I was like, for one, you sound crazy as fuck to be asking me to give you anything other than just conversation. And I'm not pursuing you on that level to even try to entertain your love language. Now, if I was trying...
Y'all. So, you on your lunch break at work. A random day you on your lunch break. And you missing your ex-fiance. I ain't heard you say that in a minute. You missing your ex-fiance. And you message her, hey, yo, I kind of miss you a little bit. Like,
No, we was on the phone, Dodo.
Then when she tell you, you ain't speaking her love language, you ain't speaking that money, you ain't showing me you miss me, show me you miss me. I don't want you to text me you miss me. I don't want you to call me and say, yo, I miss you. At this point, I'm on, somebody is, when they miss me, they showing me that they miss me. They not telling me that they miss me. So I need you to show me you miss me. Send me something. You got the Addy? That's what Lily's saying, right? So because you're not in the position to...
Correction. Baby, if I was in a position, I still wouldn't have did it. Because I'm not tricking. I was in the position. But I ain't got it.
Show her that you miss her. I ain't pursuing you like that. To be doing nothing for you like that. Your boo just bought you a hookah. Huh?
Transgender. It's made very, very cool through the media.
All these fucking ads is pissing me off. Let the video play, man.
Huh? If you want to just befriend Lily, I think you should speak to her as if she is your friend. None of that flirting shit. I just feel like it's the way you say and do stuff.
You emotional, bro.
If you hit her up as a friend, she gonna treat you like a friend. If one of Lily's feminine friends, straight friends, was like, hey, boo, I miss you. What you been up to?
And that's the
She
conversation.
like, bitch, you ain't send me no wine. No, because that's her friend.
And that was the conversation. We was on the phone as friends. Everything wasn't about us. And I said that in this video. We didn't always talk about us. But I said at the beginning of this video how it will always be directed and everything was a trigger back to us. I said that at the beginning of this video.
I believe GRAMZ know that this friendship was going further, or at least somebody was trying to go further. She didn't shut it down.
She said GRAMZ know or somebody. She didn't want to say, oh, Lily was trying to make this relationship go further. She had to say GRAMZ or somebody. It was only two of us. But everybody's so ready to dick ride that they got to put something off on me. My intentions could be good as shit, but a motherfucker will flip some shit and make it about the other person that they got sympathy for.
Good enough, apparently, so that Lily could get it through her brain that this is not a relationship. This is a...
So Lily could get it through her brain. How?
Friendship that we're building. And the moment Lily says something to turn her off, the switch flips.
Yes, because I can't be a normal friend because she wants to talk about relationship shit.
You ain't send me no money though, so you don't miss me. I don't
You're
like
not
you like
you're
that.
not my girl.
Huh? That's what I'm getting from it. Let me know if I'm reaching.
You
Let me know
reaching,
if
my
I'm
nigga.
reaching. I want to know.
Yo, I
got to
got
know.
my...
Than what I was trying to be, then yes, that would make sense to have that conversation with me. But I felt like she was putting too much pressure on me, y'all. And it was scaring me because it was like, no, I'm not ready for no relationship. Now, if you get therapy and what you say start turning me on and I start
Yes, the
wanting,
switch.
like,
They go that switch she talked
more
about.
from you, then yes, that would be cool to have that conversation. But it pissed me off and it irked me when she was saying that, and I went off, like I blanked out, y'all. I was like, for one, how are you asking me for anything and you know my situation? I'm over here sleeping on the floor of my partner house, goddamn, going to work every day, putting my money up, trying to get from A to B. I'm over here trying to get my life back on track, and you worried about me trying to speak your love language, and you got somebody that's in your bed with you almost every night. Like, that sounds crazy to me.
Sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy that the conversation, after that 5-hour conversation that they had, that should have been enough time for them to say whatever it was they needed and wanted to say and get it off their chest. 6 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours, 5 hours, shit, 2.5 hours, 45 minutes is enough time for me to express myself and for you to express yourself. If you understand me, you understand me. If you don't, you don't. We agree to disagree, or we agree and respectfully, peace. The friendship, the conversation, it didn't have to go no longer.
How are you gonna tell two grown people how to communicate?
You, GRAMZ, felt that it was okay for Lily to click over on her phone and lie and say she on the phone with her pops while on the phone with you, knowing that this is her love interest, knowing this is her new boo, somebody who lay in the bed with her, on your side of the bed. You thought all that was cool. But when it comes to you speaking that woman's love language,
you sound crazy as hell. I found it okay for her to hop on the other line and lie. That's a grown-ass woman. I ain't got nothing to do with what this lady telling the next person. But what that lady tell me, we gonna have a motherfucking problem. That lady lying to me, that's where the buck stop. That's where the bus stops. Absolutely, you sound crazy. Yo, these are your reactors. These are the people y'all listen to. Y'all listen to somebody that is trying to encourage y'all to be the side nigga. All my studs out there, I think I want to stop this video right here. I don't even want to go no further. Because she over here really trying to make it seem like I'm wrong for having morals and standards. Yeah, I slipped up and entertained conversations. We entertained the idea of shit. But obviously that didn't last long because I put a stop to the shit. I had to realize, oh shit, GRAMZ. Nah, this shit heading in the wrong direction. I had to be the one to be like, nah, this shit ain't cute. Because as long as I was entertaining it, I had all this drama going on the back end. So I had to be the one to be grown and be like, nah, this shit, this shit going in the wrong direction. We done got sex involved, we done got emotions involved, and you still have somebody that you have involved. See, it'd be different, because I think this is what the situation they would have loved it to be. It would have been different if I was the one with somebody in my bed entertaining Lily while she was single and she didn't have nobody. It would have been a different story. Oh, GRAMZ is a cheater. GRAMZ this, that, and these reaction channels trying to find a way to make it seem like I came to disrupt. And it would have sounded better to them if it was me with somebody in my bed and I'm sneaking and talking to my ex. But I had all that shit cleared out. I had my shit clear. I ain't have no issues. I wasn't in no relationship. I ain't had nobody that I was entertaining. I ain't had nobody that I was leading on. I didn't have nobody in my corner where I'm like, hey, I'm on the phone with my ex-fiance telling her like, hey, I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand, and then I'm out on a date with her. It was none of that. I ain't over here on the phone. I ain't the one on the phone talking about, yes, she calling my kid's phone. Yes, she outside trying to kick my door in. Twice. And then I get up and go lay with her. And then I post videos with her. I'm not the one. My shit was cleared out. I came with a clear conscience, clear and pure intentions. And because her shit wasn't sorted out, I'm the one who was wrong. I'm the one who's more wrong. You just heard it out her mouth. She said, GRAMZ, you sat there and allowed her to, and was okay with her telling her love interest that she on the phone with her daddy. This lady can go goddamn stub her toe on the edge of her bed right now. And guess what they gonna say? GRAMZ, I know you had something to do with it. GRAMZ had something to do with it. Because she wouldn't have been walking at the edge of the bed had she not been on the phone with GRAMZ. Yo, this shit is crazy. Like, I'm done. I'm not gonna get, it's 22 minutes in and I'm done. I done heard enough. I can handle constructive criticism. I swear to God I can. I swear. And she made a valid point where she said that 5-hour conversation should have been enough. She said it should have been 45 minutes. I said my response to that is you can't tell two grown folks who done spent 10 years together how long to fucking speak. Especially if both of us are single and we broke bread together. We made not just thousands of dollars. We made hundreds and thousands of dollars. We touched money together. We had businesses together. I got shit in my name that's still supporting her to this day. Like, we had real shit together, and I don't think they know what it's like because I bet she probably ain't never co-signed or put a car in her name or put anything in her name for anybody she been with. And half the people probably ain't never changed a diaper. Half these people probably never ain't did half the shit I did for the person that I loved. So I can't sit here and just take advice from somebody who ain't never been selfless, who ain't never put their pride to the side. I done sat through conversations and been through some shit with a person, and I knew certain shit wasn't my fault, and I was still ready to take responsibility. Even when I knew it wasn't my fault. I'm the type of person, I feel like this whole situation taught me that what I said in my last video, stop leaving my heart open. Stop leaving open portals for people to have access to me when their time and they ran their course. Because me, I'm the type of person like, let's turn another page. Let's see what a friendship look like when a friendship ends. Let's turn another page. Let's see what business partners look like when that shit end and it go bad and sour. Let's turn another page. Like, I'm always that person that's willing to give things another try. And that's unconditional. That's the definition of unconditional love. And I just got to make sure that if I ever open my heart like that again, that it's for the right person. That'll show me that we can work through anything. That there's no limit to our love for each other. So yeah, I don't want to react no more to this because this shit just trash. Oh, Well, it ain't trash. Let me stop. Let me take it back. Let me get out of my emotions because I'm being raw with y'all. It ain't trash. It's just, I hate to see people that call themselves studs and masculine presenting women act like other masculine presenting women can't tap into their mature womanly side and have standards like a woman. Like, just because I dress like a dude don't mean that I'm supposed to sit here and allow females to do me dirty or allow females to talk to me any kind of way. And because that's what dudes do. Dudes are nonchalant. There's a majority of guys that, you know what I'm saying, that tap into their energy like, no, I'm not taking this shit. I'm not taking this shit. There's some guys out there, and men have been leveling up and speaking what on their wants and their needs and their demands. So I'm not taking that from any guys, but in the past, men have been known to be nonchalant, and I feel like these masculine presenting studs like myself, but I don't know. I feel like people feel like when a woman is pretty, like you can't get tired of her. And I was listening to a Joe Budden song. Y'all can listen to it too. It's called Ordinary Love Shit, Part 1 by Joe Budden. He said, for every bad bitch, there's a nigga tired of fucking her. He said, everything that concerns me don't concern you. He said, I had to let you go. It's this one song. It's called Better Off Without You. He said, I had to let you go. I had to leave you with some things you needed to learn that I couldn't teach you. And those words must have hurt. But if you can't trust me, how am I supposed to trust that it'll work? I can't teach you swagger. I can't teach you attitude. I can't teach you to talk. If there's a problem, get at your dude. Come on. We both got some things that's upsetting us. If you don't hear from me, know I'm somewhere repping us. Hey, don't get me started. Joe Budden, Better Off Without Y'all. Go listen to that. Because I done listened to that song on repeat. And Joe Budden, Ordinary Love Shit. Like, I listen to music that really is going to inspire me to stay, like, on my P's and Q's and to really, like, have standards and not tolerate low vibrational shit. So, yeah, guys, I'm done with this. I'm done because I'm about to start rambling and start venting. And this video already long enough. I know you guys ain't had no long video like this in a minute. But if you want me to finish the rest of this, because I'm 22 minutes and 59 seconds in, if you want me to finish the rest of it, comment down below. If you want another video, if you want me to react to something else, comment down below. Gotta go.